A pentagonal lamina of edges 25 mm is resting on HP with one of its corners such that the surface makes an angle of 60 degrees with HP. The two of the edges containing the corner on which the lamina rests is equal inclinations with HP when the edge opposite to the corner makes an angle of 45 degrees with VP and near to the observer. Draw the top and front views of the plane lamina in this position. So to do that, first we have to look at the surface inclination. As we seen here, the surface makes an angle of 60 degrees with HP. Therefore, we need to make that surface parallel to HP. So that means it should be 0 degrees to HP. So when it is 0 degrees to HP means it should rest on HP. Because he says one of the corners is on HP. So we have to make the entire surface has to rest on HP. So that is, it should be parallel to HP. That means it will be 0 degrees to HP. So therefore, when you look from the top view, we can see that all the sides will going to be parallel to HP. Therefore, you are getting the true shape. That is AB, BC, CD, DE and EA. All the sides will going to have 25 mm. Such that one of the sides has to be perpendicular to VP because one side is a corner and the other side has to be an edge, which is a odd number size. So that means 3, 5, all will going to become, one side will going to be a corner and opposite to that corner will going to be the edge. So when you are looking from the front view, all the sides are resting on HP. Therefore, it is true parallel to HP. Since it is parallel to HP, so we are getting the true shape in the horizontal plane. So when you look from the front view, ABC is near to the observer. So A dash, B dash, C dash is visible. D and E is away from the observer. So D dash and E dash will going to be in bracket. So when you are looking in the 2D analysis, we can see here. So one side is a corner and the one end is a corner and the opposite to that will going to be a side. So first we are going to create a pentagon of 25 mm sides such that the surface is parallel to HP. Therefore, the surface inclination with respect to HP is 0. And as it is parallel to HP, so we are getting the true shape here. So corner, one side is a corner and the opposite is a side. So this is the side of pentagon 25 mm. Then he says that the surface makes an angle of 60 degrees with HP. So, and the two of the edges containing the corner on which the lamina rests equal inclinations with HP. So as it is resting on the corner must always have one point. So you're going to get A dash and then the surface makes an angle of 60 degrees with HP. So when it is rotated by an angle of 60 degrees to HP, so this will going to be the position wherein AB, BC, CD, DE and EA are the projected lines or projected points on HP, and this is the surface which is going to be inclined to VP. So here the surface inclination is with respect to HP and the surface is perpendicular to VP. So that is the reason why you are getting a line here. And when you look from the side view, corner is resting on HP. Two of the edges containing the corner is, one is AB, A and capital B and A and capital E. These two makes an equal inclinations. So that means when you look from the side view, we can see this side is also 32.18 and this side is also 32.18. So that is the meaning of this, that two of the edges containing the corner on which the lamina rests makes equal inclinations with HP. So the inclination with respect to HP in both the cases will going to be seen in the profile view. As you look from the side view, AE inclination and A and capital B inclination both will going to have the equal inclinations. So this is how it can be seen, but it is not mandatory that you need to write the sketch. So when it makes an angle, when the surface makes an angle, so that means this side and also this side will going to have equal inclinations. So that is the reason why we have shown here. So in the second position, when the corner is resting on HP, such that the surface makes an angle of 60 degrees with HP, to this we will go to write the top view. Once we write the top view, and to this if you write the side view, then we can see that the two of the edges containing the corner on which the lamina rests equal inclination with HP. So we can see here the two of the edges is A double dash and B double dash. A double dash and E double dash both will going to make equal inclination when you look from the side view. So this is how it will going to look like when we are looking from the side view. But this is not mandatory to write. This is only for the explanation. I have shown this in the I wanted to make you to understand that the two of the edges containing the corner and with the laminar S equal inclinations with HP. This condition, how it will going to satisfy this? Because of this, it will going to satisfy these two, this condition. So now, then when the edge opposite to the corner makes an angle of 45 degree VP and near to the observer. So which is that here the corner which is resting on HP and the two edges and when the edge opposite to the corner makes an angle of 45 degrees with VP. So he has given the true inclination. So we have to check whether it is in true length or not. As we see that the edge C dash D dash, which is the C dash D dash is parallel to HP, so you are getting the true length here. And since the inclination given is also true inclination, so you rotate such that this makes an angle of 45 degree with VP, and the inclination given is true inclination. So from the projections of lines, we know that on the true inclination line we're going to get the true length. So since this line is in true length and the inclination is given is also true inclination, therefore you rewrite the second position top view by rotating at an angle of 45 degree, such that when you look from the front view, that CD should be near to the observer. So we cannot take this on the other side, because then the CD will going to become away from the observer, since it has to satisfy near to the observer. Therefore you have to rotate only in clockwise. You cannot rotate in anti-clockwise. So this CD should be near to the observer. The observer is looking from here for the front view. That CD should be visible. So that is possible only when you are looking from the front view from here. So then once you get this, then write the front view for this. So in the front view we can see even that corner is resting on HP. The corner opposite the side makes an angle of 45 degree with VP. It can be seen 45 degrees with VP, and the corner is resting on HP, such that the surface makes an angle of 60 degree with HP, and this is a pentagon of sides 25 mm. This is how we can be able to analyze both 3D and the 2D analysis. Now we are going to solve the problem. In this, we are going to draw the XY line and mark XY and VP and HP. Then as we see that it is resting on one of its corners on HP, and the surface makes an angle of 60 degree with HP, whether it is resting on the corner, whether it is resting on corner or the side, because here since it is a pentagon, so that is the odd number of sides, so always corner opposite to that will going to be a side. So first you will going to draw a vertical line of distance 25 mm, and you mark this point as small c and small d. So since it is a pentagon, the sum of the exterior angles of the pentagon is 360 degrees. So if you consider that 360 by n, which will going to be 360 by 5, which will going to be the 72 degree. So once you get this point C and D, by using the protractor with respect to the point C, in the with respect to CD line with C as center, measure an angle of 72 degree from the exterior side or 108 degree from the interior angle. So this will going to be the include angle, and from here to this line extended will going to be the exterior angle of 72 degree. So from C you measure by using the protractor, you measure that angle and then draw a inclined line. Similarly with D as center, taking the angle of 108, which is include angle with respect to DC, and then draw an inclined line. So by using the compass, you measure a distance of 25 mm with C as center, cut an arc on this 108 degree line. Similarly with D as center, cut an arc on this 108 degree line. Then again from this point you draw an arc of radius 25, and similarly with E as center, cut an arc on this, and you mark this point as A, B, C, D and E, and join A to B, B to C, C to D, D to E and E to A with a dark line. Then draw a vertical projector from A to the XY line, and draw a vertical projector from B and A to the XY line, and draw a vertical projector from C and D to the XY line. So as we see from the front view, A, B, C is near to the observer, so A dash, B dash, C dash is visible. D and E is away from the observer, therefore D dash and D dash will be invisible. As he says that one of the corner is resting on HP, so then join between A dash to C dash with a dark line. Then as he says, it is resting on one of its corners. The corner here is left end, which is A dash, and the side which is the right end, which is going to be C dash A dash. As he says that it is resting on the corner, therefore consider any convenient distance between this first position endpoint of side to the corner point on the second position. Consider any convenient distance and mark the point on the XY line, and you mark this point as A dash. Then by using the protractor, you measure an angle of 60 degrees with respect to the XY line and then draw an inclined line. Then you measure the distance from A dash to C dash by using the compass with A dash as center, cut an arc on this, the second position front view. So you mark this point as C dash and D dash in bracket. Then again you measure the distance from A dash to B dash with A dash as center, cut on the previously drawn arc, and you mark this point as B dash and D dash in bracket. Then join A dash to B dash and B dash to C dash with a dark line. Now we are going to draw the second position top view. So to draw that, first you draw a vertical projector from A dash and draw a horizontal projector from A. Both will going to intersect at this point, and you mark this point as A. Similarly, draw a vertical projector from B dash and A dash to the top view and draw a horizontal projector from B and E. Both will going to intersect at these 2 points, and you mark this point as B and E. Similarly, draw a vertical projector from C dash and D dash and draw a horizontal projector from C and D. Both will going to intersect at these 2 points, and you mark this point as C and D. Then join A to B, B to C, C to D, D to E, E to A with a dark line. Now we need to write as the side opposite the corner is making an angle of 45 degree to VP, said that it is near to the observer. So here I need, as we see here in the second position top view, when C dash D dash is parallel to HP, so in HP you are getting the true length. So the given inclination is also true inclination, so on the true inclination line we are going to have the true length. So therefore you reproduce the same sketch by rotating at an angle of 45 degree. So to do that, consider any point and then draw a horizontal line, and then by using the protractor you mark this point as D. By using the protractor with the center D as center, measure an angle of 45 degree below the horizontal line and then draw an inclined line. Then you measure the distance from D to C by using the compass from the second position top view and transfer it onto the third position, which is drawn with a 45 degree line. Then you mark this point as C. Then you measure the distance from D to this point, and from D you cut it on this 45 degree line. Once you get this point, so through this point you draw a perpendicular by considering by taking the center of this as this point with respect to CD. You measure an angle of 90 degree and then draw a perpendicular line to this CD line. Then you measure the distance from this point to this point and transfer it from here to this point. Similarly, draw a measure from this point to A, and also from this point to here. On this line you cut an arc so that you will going to get this point A. So you mark this point as A. Then you measure the distance from this point to B and also from this point to A. Both will be equal. Similarly, with this center, cut it on either side. To do that, so first we need to draw a perpendicular line. So to do that, draw by using the protractor. So here you measure the distance from here to here. From this point you cut an arc on this. Once you get this point to this line, with reference to this line you draw a perpendicular by holding the protractor here. Then you measure an angle of 90 degree with respect to this E extended line to the CD, midpoint of the CD. Then draw a perpendicular passing through this A and this line, and then you measure the distance from this point to B and also from this point to A. Both will have equal distances. From this point you transfer it on to this side, which will go to B, and also from this point you transfer it on to this side, you will going to get the point E. Then join A to B, B to C, C to D, D to E and E to A with a dark line. Once you write the reproduce of the second position top view in the third position, then we need to write the front view. So to do that, draw a horizontal projector from A dash and draw a vertical projector from A. Both will going to intersect at this XY line, and you mark this point as A dash, and draw a horizontal projector from B dash and E dash and draw a vertical projector from B and also from E, both will going to intersect at the respective points of B dash and A dash, and you mark them as B dash and D dash, and draw a horizontal projector from C dash and D dash, and draw a vertical projector from D. You are going to get D dash. Draw a vertical projector from C to intersect at this point, and you mark this point as C dash, and then you join A dash to B dash, B dash to C dash, C dash to D dash, D dash to E dash, and D dash to A dash. So this is going to be the final sketch. So, and here to check whether your drawing is right, to do that, it is finally in this position also a pentagonal lamina of 25 mm is resting on one of its corners. The corner opposite to the side makes an angle of 45 degree with VP, and the corner is resting on HP such that the surface makes an angle of 60 degree with HP. And here this is a pentagon of side 25 mm. This is how we will be able to analyze this problem, and we are able to solve this problem in the sketchbook, and we have considered all the details or the conditions given in the problem, hence the problem